Advise the guards. Quietly.
How's that for quiet? Cortana? Never listened to her. I'm gonna crack open a beer. It's Halo 2. This one's for men. What is this, the rumpus room? Jesus. Everyone take a beat. Why are you always right there? Why are you always right there? These people have no manners. That's the problem. Aliens don't have manners. That's why they're always fighting with each other. Well, this is rowdy behavior. You guys are supposed to be advanced. You're supposed to be sophisticated. Try meditation or something. I don't know. Don't run at me like a goddamn monkey. But I'm just inherently bad at this game. So that's why I'm dead. You know, it checks out. Makes sense. What do they have to be mad about? They have the perfect life. They get to live in this giant metal chamber and walk back and forth. Why the angst? So the technique to doing the hunters that I figured out is... you just keep walking. No, we'll do it. We'll just kill him. Actually, but we'll do it out. But first, let me die. What's this? It's like a vending machine? Oh, something's fucking dumb, you know. So my favorite part of being Master Chief is it's just discovering new content. It's why I do what I do.
It's in amber clad.
I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna look at that. I'm busy. Yeah, I guess it looks kinda cool. Who's shooting me now? Oh, it's somebody named, like, some weird noise I can't make. That's his name. So unique, so quirky. Go back to, like, traditional names, like Percival Towel, Corn Russell, Experience Cuppage, and our humble friend Hester Chester. By the way, I'm becoming a Quaker. You are fucking kidding me. I'm too busy thinking about Quakers. My head's not in the game. I'm thinking about naming a child like Fetus Lettuce, Hermestes Gravy, or like Jubilant Spoon. I think one of those is a ship in Halo. Everybody? Everybody? Did you just fucking jump off the thing? No, he faked me out. The AI actually is smarter than me somehow. Because I'm inventing things that it's not even attempting to do. I need psychological help. Actually, I just need to get better at the game, I think. That'd probably be easier. Cheaper, at least. I don't know if I can't... It's hard to know if everybody is supposed to be in therapy or not. I guess they should be. Because I don't think everyone's aware of exactly how fucked up they actually are. I think everyone's very conveniently ignoring it. And I'm sure that the collective effect that's having on how society is, I'm sure there's no connection at all. I think it has nothing to do with the individual's relationship with themselves. It's just some other unknowable factor that's contributing to the direction of things. I'm not saying it's all bad. Actually, I don't think it even actually is as bad as it's profitable for you to believe. And I'm basing that on the fact that I'm a dead guy who just got killed in a video game. Those are my bona fides. Absolutely not. I refuse to engage in this behavior, so I'm gonna die. I thought I would just die because I had a protest, basically. So the one doesn't count. So that was a principled death. It meant something. And I'm gonna go to heaven, unlike these fucking things. Can't go to heaven with a jetpack, man. You gotta get rid of it. You're gonna go up too fast. Get lost, Goofy Susan. I'm trying out new catchphrases. Shit. That was one of them. Go home. Go down the ramp. At least this is like handicap accessible. Like you can say one good thing about him. Okay, so it is too dark. So that's just obvious. So why am I playing it like that? But it's set up the right way. I'm doing everything right. I'm being a good boy. So, a guy with a sword coming up. Coming up next, a guy with a huge sword. But first, a grenade that misses his body. I mean, I'm not going to all these grunt funerals, but... Is that why they're mad at me? Because I didn't go to the grunt funeral? I'm the one who killed them. Why would I be there? See, aliens are fucking stupid and they're irrational. I don't know how they got all this technology. They just took it all from the Forerunners. They don't know how to do anything. If it wasn't for the Forerunners, they would just be, like, pooping outside all day. Seeing... Hell, are you kidding me? What do you mean by that? What the hell? I gotta go through that again. Well, that was easier that time. I guess I'll just let them go. They're not doing anything. Maybe they can grow up and change. Live a full life. You know? Good luck, guys. Well, no, go that way. No, go the other way. And I'm just gonna sneak past you. Yeah, just gonna sneak past you real quick. So, hey, cool door. Wonder what's behind it. Guess I'll never know. I'm really glad that they lubricate these doors. I like a good wet door. These guys got it figured out. And here comes the contingent. How about this? How about you shoot him friendly fire style? Let's line them up. Ready? Nope, not quite what I was looking at for. And I'm dead. Jesus. Well, I guess it's just one of those ones where you have to be good at the game. See, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to be good at it. What the hell? And here come our loyal friends. The hunters, always here when we're ready to get blown up by a huge green laser. They're always there with their feathers numbered for just such an occasion. That's why we're best friends, and that's why they follow me everywhere I go. Even into this narrow corridor where they can't maneuver as much. I'm gonna let this just happen. I think that's the best possible option. And I'm just gonna stand over here and wait for Princess Leia to contact me. See, it's funny when you mix two sci-fi things. It's cute. I'm cute. Cute little guy. Hey, don't shoot that! By which I mean me. My body. Now, the whole point is that the grenade explodes on you. And then you die. You're not getting it. You don't know how to die. Oh, I got this thing? Oh, fuck. I could have just teleported this whole time. We could have cut out like 4 levels. Actually, we could have cut out all the levels. They never would have had to make the game. You know, why don't I be invisible? You can't get me. I'm invisible. Well, I guess that's fair enough. It took me a while to process that, but I accepted it. And I'm moving on. That's excellent advice. Why didn't I just use this? Here's some other excellent advice. Use a sword. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. And you didn't... Okay. There we go. And wow. I guess this will take a little bit. This is going to take a bit. God damn it. What is the deal with these people today? Must be nap time. Brutes actually sleep about 20 hours a day, so they're big boys. They need a lot of rest, and they're running around like... I mean, look at them go. This guy's barely lived any life. If you've only been awake 4 hours out of the day, every day for your entire life, what kind of person does that make you? I don't know, well rested. What are you monologuing about?
Shed our brother's blood, and for that they must die.
It's up to us to end the cycle of violence. We can just turn the other cheek. It's pretty easy. I don't care that he killed this blue guy. I didn't even know him, so I'm not really that mad. I don't know that guy either. And a redundant number of explosions, but you know what? It got the job done. So I don't need any Monday morning quarterbacking. You know, I'll be my own quarterback. How about that? I'll be the lineman. I don't know anything about sports, so you're gonna have to teach me about sports metaphors. I cannot provide you with those. Hey, how about a little help here? How about a little backup? Let's bring some players in off the bench. How about that? I know that one. How about my players don't cut each other's heads off with a fucking sword? We're not gonna make regionals like this. How about everybody just, yeah, actually everybody shoot me. And I'll squirt my purple stuff everywhere. Hey, catch this. Good boy. Come here. Come here. Come get the grenade. Come here. Oh, he blew up. My real name is, actually Wayne. You guys call me the Arbiter. My name's Wayne. Nobody bothered to ask, but just in case, you know, you're interested. And I'm an Aquarius, so ask questions about me. Don't throw that at me. No, don't do that either. And it's just... They should really put a crosswalk here or something, because it's not clear where I go. Well, vehicles have the right of way, you know. So this isn't fucking Europe. Start streaming after the YouTube stream is going. And I'm unlisted. I'm on no lists. I'm not on a list. That's great because I don't want to be on I've been on lists. I mean, everyone's been on a list. Has anyone ever not been on a list in their entire life? I think not. And even if you've never been on a list, you are on a list called a list of people who've never been on a list. You can't escape lists. It's a fact of life. Yeah, so I can see me. I'm told that that's important. Because if you can't see me, that would just kind of be like a podcast or like a radio show. The fact that you can see me brings a whole other dimension, right? It's a little bit unsettling. Like, it's weird to actually see how another person, like, lives and where they live. It's like if someone's doing a vlog in their bedroom, I'm like, I don't think I should be here. Like, I wish they would do them, like, in the hallway or, even, on the front porch instead. I don't want to be in your home. You don't want to be in my home. But, which is ironic because, we all come from the same thing ultimately, so we're all already home. We just don't know it. You owe me $500. Also, do you want to live in my commune? Yeah, I'm starting a new cult. It's called Christianity 2. It's different in that you're going to be paying me a lot of money. And I'm going to make you do stuff like buy groceries and stuff. So, Jesus wasn't really into that kind of thing. He wasn't like, hey, can you get us lettuce? But he loved wordplay. Like, he loved saying, get it. He would love to say, can you go get us lettuce? Because Jesus was just that kind of person. But he never did it. So, isn't it weird how people who join cults are like they recognize like what a cult is, but somehow there's just this one somehow that connects with them. It's like if Jesus was a real guy, he probably, I mean, I don't want to use this term, but he probably nailed it like as a religious leader. Like that's probably what you're supposed to do, or Buddha. But they're like, no, it's normal if we have sex with the guy all the time. I don't know anything about religion. I'm just kidding. I do know about religion. I mean, I was raised in a religion, so it'd be hard to avoid this knowledge. One of the most insane things that happened, though, because I went to Sunday school after Mass, you'd go down there for like 45 minutes down there. You go down in the basement, and that was where some member of the community who had like 10 kids, they always had like 10 kids, and they were always like involved in the school, like the public school. But they always ended up being the CCD people for whatever reason. So I don't think they were particularly qualified. In retrospect, I don't think they quite grasped the whole thing, just based on the kinds of things they said. Somebody drew a peace sign on a chalkboard, and whoever this guy was, I can't remember. Actually, I do remember his name, but why would I say it? He got very upset and like yelled at the kid who drew it and said, "You don't understand that's symbolizes Jesus being hung upside down." It's like, maybe, but it could be anybody being hung upside down, right? And then you would just get the answer of like a kid would like ask a very reasonable, like logical question about something, and sometimes the response would be, "Well, you know what? You need to talk with your parents about that question." It's like they sent me down here to talk about it with you because they don't want to deal with my ass. So I don't know. I think there might just be maybe that's not representative of everyone's experience with organized religion, but it's a little bit of a turnoff. I mean, I think you need religion, regardless whether there's a bunch of fucking crazy people who subscribe to it or who make up the institutions. No matter how many of those that there are, you kind of need, you just need that thread keeping stuff together, I feel like. I think it's like a human nature thing. I don't think you're actually going to get rid of organized religion. Which I used to think you could, but I don't know. As if I could possibly know. The internet is full of people who are pretending to know what they're talking about, so get on board. Get in on the fun, I guess. Don't come to my stream asking me, like, to... I don't know, I guess what would be the one thing I would never do on stream? I would not show Hole. I would show you clips of Courtney Love in Hole performing. a fun real life story for you. Well, not really a story, but my fridge has gone completely kaput. The freezer is fine, but it's you know, it's all blocked up with ice, so none of the cold air is getting to the fridge. This has been the case for an amount of time that's kind of embarrassing. In the meantime, I've had a mini fridge that I've been using, and it's, you know, annoying, but it's fine. I get an email that was, I think, written by a robot, but it said just checking in to see the status of your service request that you made in January. And it's currently June, so then I get these emails about like, hey, did we do good? I'm like, you didn't fucking do anything. You ignored the request. You said take a picture of the serial number and send it, and I did that, and I never heard anything. Because I guess they saw the serial number and it was just a scary number. Maybe they just got too scared and they're like, we don't want to go near a fridge with that number. Maybe there were a lot of 6s in it. I didn't look at it. I could turn the lamp up. That would have been an interesting idea much earlier on. I don't care. I don't care if you can see me. You know, we have a very one-way relationship so far. Like, you can see me, I can't see you. So, show me your channel and show yourself talking like a fucking idiot, like me, and then we're on a level playing field. So, vulnerability-wise, you know what I mean? I just like to risk it, I guess. It feels good to kind of like skirt the possibility of just like making an ass of yourself. It's like I could just say like a couple of words or a phrase that would be cancelable. One advantage I have on my side is that absolutely not a single fucking soul on Earth is going to watch this. So what's going on in the news? What's going on with we've now cranked it up to 82 degrees, 82, and I can't open the windows because too much noise, too much going on. It's as if it were a sauna in here. These conditions are not unlike those of a sauna. If you're in a sauna and if you come out of a sauna and you come in here, you'll think, this is a very similar experience. Except don't come in here fucking naked, okay? I'm trying to move through life in a way that's like honest and open, but I need to be doing it consciously and conscientiously as well. So like most problems in life, the answer is usually like, if you're trying to choose between two things, the answer is typically like a healthy balance. It's always the boring answer because it's not clear. Because then you have to ask, well, where's the balance? And in some cases, I guess, in practice, the balance is only found by exploring the terrain a little bit, by kind of like trial and error, figuring out what's going on in your mind. Everything, it doesn't solve every problem, but if you know what's going on in your mind, then, and if you can accept it, then it's much easier to navigate it. That's all. Like, stuff doesn't, not everything goes away, but you see through it. It becomes kind of transparent, and then you can kind of see your actual self, whatever that is, more clearly. And I don't know if like the being honest thing is that important. It feels important to me because I find everything else kind of, you hate to say it's that you're this kind of person, and it's not like this is always the case, but generally just the surface level stuff is just really not very stimulating a lot of the time. Of course you need that stuff because it's just part of life and it's fine, but again, you just want to have like a balance of feeling like you're really seeing someone. I think that makes sense. I don't think it's overly optimistic to say that maybe you could develop that. You kind of have to be like living your life in order to do this kind of practice. I mean, that's kind of the tool to kind of hone it. It's just stuff's gonna happen to you, you're gonna do things. I mean, it's true. It's not really saying anything, but it is technically true. So you can continue to develop that by just kind of being just a normal person and like living a normal life, whatever that is for you. So if you don't like it, suck my dick. You know, I didn't come up with this. I didn't come up with it. It's been around for a little bit, and I'm sorry I said suck my dick. It's not really in keeping with the message of what I'm saying. I don't know, what else do you want from me? I mean, I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to tell you how to live your life, and like I'm here to boss you around, and I'm here to tell you what you should be doing and what you're doing wrong, and I'll be very blunt about it, and I'll yell at you and I'll abuse you. But that's literally it. That's all I want to do. But you didn't come here for this. You came here for my salad recipes. And I'm going to tell you about a great vinaigrette I found. Just on the sidewalk, I found it in someone's yard. I thought, this is perfectly good vinaigrette. I'll use this on a salad. It was the best vinaigrette I've ever had. And it made, my son's funeral, it kind of cheered everybody up. People thought it was weird that I brought the salad out in church during the ceremony. He said, do you want salad? This was his request or his idea, like he was 6 years old when he told me this, and he said, when I'm not but dust and echoes, get the salad bowls out, put some good vinaigrette. And then he died shortly after that. I thought the timing was strange. My other son, Chartreuse, he got into Harvard. And what's weird is they had locked all the doors, so they have no idea how he got in there. He's also kind of a strange guy. This is really the summer of fucking piss. This is such a bad summer. I like to enjoy summer. I don't like to have, stuff to worry. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to enjoy my summer. I look forward to summer every year. But there might be a part of me that does want a lot of bullshit, and it kind of just wants to, see things happen, because maybe there's a disconnect with what's going on the level of, not I don't care what happens, but, what happens is just a story that I kind of get to play inside. I get to play a role in this story. You start to just accept the consequences of that decision and that way of thinking, and maybe even living, if you can pull it off. I think that you can. I believe in you, and I believe in America. I believe in ghosts. I think they're coming to my apartment and they're gonna kill me. Wouldn't it be ironic if that was actually how I died? Talked about getting killed by ghosts a lot. I hope it doesn't happen. Oh, that's awkward. Literally, it looked like just a guy in a sheet, but it fucking killed his ass. It got him. It sent him to Ghost World. That's interesting. Why be afraid of a ghost? What do you think? The horror movies where the ghost is the main antagonist don't make any sense, because a ghost doesn't do anything to. It's just like a phantasm. And what motive would a ghost have to kill living people? What would be the purpose? Just bored, it's just lonely in purgatory? Why do they assume you're gonna go to purgatory? Do you automatically go to purgatory if you get killed by a ghost? Not gonna find that shit in the Bible? I don't know. So ghosts they're not really scary at all. They're more just dudes just trying to get by. Just like you and me. Just like Vladimir Putin. Oh, too far? Is that too far? Is that too transgressive for you? You can't handle this? I didn't think I had a woke audience. Something that actually is interesting. When I say it's actually interesting, that's how you know it's going to be interesting. About the word woke is that it seems to signal a very sharp pivot in sort of mimetic communication, because it's a word that now has no fucking meaning at all. It doesn't mean anything. It's just, here's something I don't like. And obviously there is woke stuff, and it's just sort of cheesy and stupid and kind of annoying at worst. But when it goes beyond the point of just personal feeling, and it goes to the point of getting involved in some crusade or something, then you got insane. You've lost the plot completely. My generation, the millennials, we contributed to the lexicon substantially. We got woke in there. Okay. And we also got cringe. Now what happened? The older generation took woke, they diluted its meaning, now it's just fucking stupid, nobody takes it seriously. And the Gen Z took cringe, and now cringe is basically the woke of Gen Z. And we came up with this shit, so we don't even get to use it now because it's all fucking stupid. Well, if you're coming here from, I don't know, what are the other websites? What do they still got? Neopets. If you're coming here from Neopets, we don't have any creatures, it's just me. I'm the creature. Lost Souls on the Ocean Gate submarine. Is anyone still talking about this? Have they made a movie about it yet? It should be called Jaws. And they should add a shark to it named Jaws. And instead of being crushed by just like an insane amount of pressure underwater, it should have been a shark that got it. It should be a shark that gets them. Sharks are in right now. Sharks are sexy, actually. Did you know that young women are looking at pictures of sharks and saying this shark is just doing it for me? You're seeing this. Hey, before you go, take a mint. Have a mint before you. Hey, before you leave, hey, have a mint. Yeah, say hi to your mom. How's your cat doing? How are all your critters? How are your creatures? And I'm including your children in that as well. Children are critters. I want to make this very clear. In the vast umbrella category of critters, little children are definitely critters. They're moving around like a critter. I mean, they're just crawling around on the ground. They're begging for food. They're pooping and peeing. How is that different than like a possum?